Hi, welcome to a tutorial on using the library website. So this tutorial is helpful for if you're just getting started with a research project and you're not sure where to go. I'm going to show you some of the basics. To start off, there's three things to know about the website. So up here you have in this section, down here you have a search box and three different tabs, and then over here you have places where you can ask for help and answer some frequently asked questions. I'll start with the Books and Articles and More tab. So this is a search box using Albert Plus. Albert Plus combines our library catalog, which includes books, videos, DVDs, streaming films, ebooks. So that's our catalog, and it combines it with another database called Multisearch, which includes academic peer-reviewed journal articles. So when I do a search for Andy Warhol, click Submit. And here are my results. You'll notice I have about 27,000 results, including various content. So we have streaming film here, ebook here, and more films and books and journal articles. So if you want to narrow down to particular types of material, so for example you're just looking for scholarly peer-reviewed journals, you can click on the Scholarly Journals Peer Review filter. And now we just have 2,800 results, and so these will be coming from academic peer-reviewed journals. You can also use filters to limit by particular journals, particular types of material, so academic journals, search particular databases, use tags or subjects to limit to just Andy Warhol, for example, or just use these limiters to specify a date range, so you're only looking for the most recent stuff, so you might say 2014 to 2016, for example. Okay, so that is Albert Plus. That's a great place to start when you're first searching. If you're brand new to a topic, you may wish to take a look at our Encyclopedias Handbooks tab. And this searches a database called Credo Literati, which has subject-specific encyclopedias and handbooks that will be a great source for background information for your topics. So that's that part of this website. I'll go here. If you want to ask us for help, librarians are available to answer your questions. We have reference hours, so you can always type in, when the librarian reference desk is staffed, type in your question in this chat box and we'll be happy to answer it. You can also email us at this address, or you can phone us. And if you're not sure who your librarian is or who you want to contact to schedule an appointment, for example, just click the Who is my librarian link, and you'll see there are different librarians for different subject areas. So find your subject area, kinesiology, you want to talk to Josh Rose. Okay, let's go back to the library homepage. I'm going to use these bookmarks up here, and so the last part is this in this section thing. So this is important if you are kind of beyond looking at the basic search on the homepage and you want to use more specific databases, or you've had a library session and they've instructed you to use subject guides, for example. So I'm going to talk about three links here. Subject guides, what are those? If you click on subject guides, these are librarian-created lists of resources that are available and probably useful for you in your particular disciplines, your particular courses, or majors. So for example, English 3, 4, and 5, you can either click on this English 3, 4, and 5 link, or if you click the plus sign, you'll notice that there's subject guides for specific classes. So I'm just going to click on English 3, 4, and 5, and Gina Kessler-Lee has made a subject guide here with some of the key resources you may be using or be asked to use for your English 3, 4, or 5 research papers. And so that's those subject guides. A to Z list of database. This is important if you already know of a particular database you want to access. So for example, here is listed all of our 200 plus databases in this enormous list. If you're not sure which database to use, you can try multi-search, which is a great search and searches about half of all of our content that's in databases. But if you do know of a database, so for example, let's say you're looking for dissertations, there's a database specific to dissertations called ProQuest Dissertations and Theses, or Dissertations and Theses. So you can search in this box here to find particular databases, and then you can click on the link here. And I'm off campus right now, so it's going to ask me to log in with my username and password. So it's just the first part of your email and then your password. And now I'm in a particular database for dissertations and theses specifically, and you can type in your keywords, your search terms in here, and you'll access dissertations. You can also filter databases by subject, so if you know, for example, you're in a business administration class, and so you can select business administration and search. You'll see all the recommended databases for business administration. And similarly, you can do by category. So book reviews, ebooks, if you just want ebooks, you can do a search. And here are our ebook databases, including eBrary, which is a great source for ebooks. Okay, so that is the databases. Now moving right along, A to Z Journals Periodicals Finder. This is helpful if you know of a particular academic scholarly journal and you don't want to search in the database necessarily, you just want to browse through that journal. So let's take an example, say the journal Cell, peer-reviewed journal. There is Cell. It's got an ISSN, which is like a social security number for academic journals, and you can either search within this publication or you can click on the full text access. Now you'll notice here that there are several databases that have this particular journal Cell. It probably doesn't matter which one you use, but you want to pay attention if you're trying to access a specific article, what coverage area we have. So for some databases, we'll have more coverage of that journal, so this goes all the way to the present, versus all these other databases, they have an embargo or full text delay. So if you want to access the most recent Cell issues, click on the one that has the most recent access. And now you're in a database called Science Direct, and you can see the most recent issue here, and this is like that table of contents of that issue, so you can see what articles were published here. If you want to browse different issues, you can just do that by clicking on the links on the left. Each database will present journals slightly different way, but they should have a current journal issue and then a way to browse back issues. So you just have to look for that. Okay, as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. We're more than happy to help you, and we look forward to seeing you. Thanks. Bye.